must put down our egos, put our pride away, realize that we aren't special, wipe that chip away. We are all needed on this battleground. Family court fraud warriors are in town. Tiff and The Punisher by their side. Tanawa and Jess are ready to fight. They are tearing down the father's pride, chasing moms away, destroying our children, the soul they are taking away. This problem could be yours. Who is knocking at your door? You need to wake up. This could be you next. Family court fraud warriors are here for the fight, taking on the courts like a villain in the night, not giving up on any family, planning to put the judges away. This could be you, listening to the song, crying for your kids that are gone. Don't let this happen. Make parenting great again. Make parenting great again. Make parenting great again. Join family court fraud warriors. Stop the corruption. Stop selling our kids. Stop casting out the dads. Stop making the moms go crazy mad. This is not the America we are supposed to be in. We need to make parenting great again. Family court fraud warriors are on the attack. Join our fight, let's get them back. We can't allow this continue. Kids saying goodbye through windows, dads going far away, moms can't live another day. These courts are killing us, they are breaking families apart. They have no fear of retribution. We need a solution. Make parenting great again. Make parenting great again. Give us back our freedom. Make parenting great again. They have got the support of warriors coming from all walks of life. These people stand for their freedoms. You're too weak, they are here to fight. So sleep heavy one more day. Know the help is on the way. Lead by a legend, not a tyrant. The presence he has is like a giant. No more backing down. Turn these courts upside down. Restoring faith in mothers' eyes. No more tears on the courthouse floor. Just a family walking out the door. Those times are in the past. Make parenting great again. Make parenting great again. We are tired of the corruption. Make parenting great Tiff and The Punisher, they won't back down. Fight for the children in every town. They are taking our kids every day. I shout them in and no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallet. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeves. You can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and The Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken, god damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids, pictures held up like thin tags. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with high speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch out CPS, here we come. Picking you one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. Give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and The Punisher, sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows, and the only games you play are on Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and The Punisher warrior, and we cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Stopping.
Hey, Tiff.
Hey.
What's happening?
Oh, let's see. I got a little sick one home. We got a storm coming through that's 2,000 miles big.
2,000 miles big.
It's 2,000 miles. That's how big this storm is.
Wow. Good thing you're just a small part of it.
Yeah, who you telling? But they're talking about we could get up to 3 feet of snow here, and I don't like the snow.
Well, make sure you don't leave the little guy outside. It'll be over his head.
He's exactly 3 feet tall.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's
Yeah, because
nuts.
I had to take him to the doctor today, so they had to weigh and measure him.
What's he weigh?
Uh,
400?
he weighs 45 pounds.
Oh my God, that's like a big turkey.
Yeah, I make him walk everywhere. No, you're sick. I understand, but your ass is walking. No.
He's going to be a linebacker. I swear to God. You got a supermodel and a linebacker. Telling you right now. So,
Yeah,
do you remember the other day we had that show with the Family Court Fraud Warriors and Richard Luthman about that lady and
oh,
was
you
Cindy
mean the one that
and,
Dave wasn't on?
yeah. Well, Dave
Yeah,
was
that
good.
one.
Yeah, the one that Dave was in transit.
Yeah.
He was in transit to save the world. But yeah, that one.
Mhm.
And everybody kept asking about Dave.
Yeah.
That one, yeah. Well, she's here today.
Oh,
Yeah. So we get to hear everything from her. Dave's with her. So Dave
okay.
is here today. So everybody that's watching now can say, oh, it's Dave. It's Dave's the only one that we get that comes on our show that everyone's like, where's Dave? Where's Dave? Or if I forget to take the thing down, they're like, is this the show with Dave when I go on it with you guys? And then we watch the viewers drop. And it's crazy. So, well, let's hear the story because this is ridiculous. Adenovirus, influenza A, and strep. Jesus, toots, you need to get to
Oh,
the
yeah.
doctor.
Yeah,
Dude.
everything's going on. So this is the legging lady.
Yeah, the one where her kids wore the leggings that said Warriors when she went to court and they said, give up your kids.
Yeah, that's bullshit. But bring her out.
Yeah, let's do this. Here we go. Cindy, Dave, how we doing?
Hey.
Hey,
How we
hey.
doing?
Tiffany,
We're all
I'm
right.
very sorry to hear your child is sick. I hope that your child feels good soon and that the storm isn't as bad as expected.
Are you guys getting the storm?
We're supposed to get about 2 feet of snow, yes.
Oh,
I'm in
man.
Kentucky. Like, I don't even know where Kentucky is.
I didn't
Like,
even know it snowed in Kentucky. It's like
They're
I'm
right
like-
in the path.
you're right in the middle, Dave,
what,
somewhere.
I'm like,
in this,
what
this
states
area.
are north, south, east, and west of it? Like, I'm sorry, we're I'm
Well,
an
you're
American,
close to
I'm
Virginia.
an American geography idiot. Okay, and I thought Kentucky was south, right? But
Isn't
no,
it not? I mean, they were in the Civil War,
it's
right? They
freaking
were
cold.
south of the Mason-Dixon line.
I know it looks like freaking Maine walking outside. I tell
All
you
right, well,
that.
that's what I was going to say because you know what? People do the same thing about Maine. When I was in Georgia for my extended stay, everyone there was like, Maine, where the hell is Maine? But Kentucky's like the same thing. I went to Kentucky once when I was in college in Pittsburgh. We drove there.
Mm.
And all the thing I remember was these oil fields or whatever they were with these fires that were shooting out of them. I guess they're methane gas or something. I guess there was a big methane coal mines. Is that what they were?
Yeah.
That was just scary as hell. I never went back. That was enough for me. But yeah, no one knows where Maine is. No one knows where Kentucky's close to Georgia, right?
Maine is so beautiful.
Kentucky's close to West Virginia,
And
Oh,
Virginia.
where's this from?
Indiana, Ohio,
Darren.
an hour from Cincinnati.
Oh, wow.
Darren.
Yes, Tiff.
One day you're going to say that shit. You're going to stand in front of me. I'm going to slap your teeth out. Okay.
I joke with her often about being from West Virginia because she gets very angry about that. But
we should get together because we're close.
yes, absolutely.
I love you, Tiffany. You are the second person. If I had 5 people to back me up in a street rumble, I'm picking you on my top 5.
Well, that's funny because I had a boss that I worked for like 10 years.
Darren, you're right next to me, brother. You're right next to me.
Oh, I'm going in. Dave.
He said, Tiffany, if I had 5 of you, I'd have the perfect company. If I had 100 of you, I could rule the world.
Dave, we're going.
Oh, you're my kind of man. We
There you
got all
go.
over the house.
Don't be home without her.
Terrified of them.
I like to spend more time in the rest of the part of the country where like you can have a gun and like shoot shit. Like I being from New York, you don't experience that.
Right, you go
know?
outside with a gun, people run away.
Well, I use my wedding dress for target practice.
She's a wedding dress for target practice.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
Yep. So speaking of wedding
that
dresses,
sounds very therapeutic.
right. It could be many things. Many things. But let's talk about what we got going on here. Let's talk about going to court with warrior leggings. Come on.
Yeah. Listen,
gonna be what happens.
You guys, first of all, I just want to say thank you very much. The level of reporting and journalism that you guys did with Richard Luthman and Amy and the other gentleman, I don't know his name. That was so spot on. That was so fucking what this world needed. Okay, you
Mhm.
guys stepped. I felt like, dude, 60 Minutes had nothing on you guys that night. Okay, that was historic journalism.
Well, and
Thanks,
they
Dave.
did not have very much background information. They were relying a lot on Amy. I was expected to be on the podcast and was unable to at the last minute. And I was very impressed with the accuracy.
So we're gonna jump right ahead right now, and I'm gonna annoy Cindy because I don't like the people like wondering and talking like, okay, what's Dave Weigel doing there or whatever. Me and her fell for each other. All right, like we did an exit interview, and I
Is this
was.
real?
This is real.
Okay.
This is
All
our
right.
personal.
Darren, you couldn't
like-
tell.
Well, yeah, I was thinking,
This
but I
doesn't need
wasn't
advertised.
sure.
I asked her if she was talking to you, Tiff, right? And she was like, I was like, well, does she know? And she's like, well, I'm private. I'm like, Tiff didn't ask you in the first 20 fucking seconds.
Because I already knew.
I didn't want to say it. I was all right. Okay, so
It was her
I'm glad
body
my intuition-
language.
My intuition worked.
And
Yes.
and then I said, that's his girlfriend. Because let a bitch come and talk to my husband and say, you need to get your ass off that phone. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, that bitch gonna be eating concrete. Okay. So that's how I knew it was her body
Well, I
language.
was also talking to the Punisher because he was on the other end of the call.
Yeah,
That's great.
right.
That's
I'm
great.
so glad my
No.
intuition works. So you guys are
Guys, I gotta tell you,
Yourself
what we're doing is important stuff here, man. I know you guys know it. All right. The crowd is we're at this this transition point, right? Like this S curve, this crescendo point, right, where crazy shit is happening on every side. But the level of attention, like on our site, the posts that get 18,000, 22,000, 32,000 views are the bar complaints. Okay. They're not the videos. There's no one TikTok dancing, right? And guess what? That's not 12-year-olds thinking like, oh, what's fun? Oh, I think I want to read a bar complaint right now. No, that's them. Okay.
Right.
That's them. This is the day that they have dreaded in their entire life, that there would be an actual functional, real public record of what the hell has been actually going on in this world and how these motherfuckers have been making their money. And I want to be balanced here. Okay. I was just talking to a college friend of mine, just this morning, just through text, a high school friend, actually. She's a lawyer. Okay. And she's a great one. And I'd recommend her. All right. Except for the sense that in the family court, if you're a good person, right, they box you out, right? No matter how good you are,
Yeah.
right? You're just boxed. You're boxed out like you're.
Poison.
Yep. She won't admit that. I mean, she's a proud woman and stuff like that. But I don't know. We're from Jersey, so we talk kind of straight with each other, and I don't know. It's just that it's where we are right now is at such a really critical juncture, and this new age journalism that we're doing. This is an innovation. Okay, it is uninteresting, Tiffany, to watch the 4 o'clock news on freaking on Channel 4. Okay,
I enjoy the news.
Oh, great. um, I'm sorry. And the point I'm trying to just make is that what is making what we're doing work is that we're speaking to people the way we would speak to them as friends at a bar right next to them, right?
Mhm.
Like we're not putting on any kind of professional like presentation thing here.
Right.
Like this is who we are. This is like this authenticity of just turning phone around. I mean, you got some great technology and everything you guys do is fantastic. I mean, you got great production,
Speaking
right?
of which, could I get a copy of that first song?
Oh, you have no
Because
idea. I have like
I was almost in
6.
tears.
I have like 6 of Darren's songs
Yeah,
that like.
Dave has like a
interrupting
small
me.
album, but of course you can. Absolutely, you
I
can.
would love that first song. It really touched me.
Yeah, I just have to make one little blip on it and I'll send it to you. There was a little blip on there that I realized that back in the day we used the certain set if someone's
Did
on
you
the
guys? Did you guys just see that? Did she just give me like the that we've been dating for a long time? Like, don't interrupt me.
Yeah, she certainly did. I saw
Uh,
that. I was waiting for it too. I'll be honest.
Dude, it's
Hey,
3 days, Tiffany. 3 days we're dating.
that
3.
might as well be 30 years now.
I genuinely appreciate
Look at
you
this.
sending me the song. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I will absolutely I will do that. Hey, but we got God of Law in the house too. We got Toll and Rolls watching us right now. So we got all the big heavy hitters on here right now watching us. Dave, God of Law wants to know where in Jersey.
Somebody's asking from Jersey. My family's from Toms River, New Jersey, Bergenfield, New Jersey, in the north, and the last 25 years, they've been down at Toms River, New Jersey, and my dad is still there, and that is currently where the Airstream is right now, which we were talking offline, and I'm just going to make public here right now. The Warrior Project would like to make an honorable donation of a free lease, okay, to Darren and Tiffany, okay, the Punisher, for their amazing work in this movement, okay. Nobody's using the Airstream right now, all right. I understand that you guys could enjoy it. Please enjoy it for as long as you wish, and as long as you guys are out there in this fight,
We're getting
fighting
ready to hit the
for
road, man.
everybody that we're doing.
It was love for you to come here.
I would just love to see you guys. I want to see pictures. I want to see you enjoying it. I want to see you enjoying it. That's all I want to see.
Yes,
Well,
you
thank
will.
you.
Yes, you will.
So I need to
Thank you.
address
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
I need to address God of Law real quick. So I took a picture with the sheriff and Claire. It was me. It was Claire, the sheriff, me, and Kingston. And Osiris said, Tiffany, tell him not to hold you like that.
So,
It was in
God
public.
of Law. Dave, you know who God of Law is?
No.
Tiffany, go ahead.
He's actually a legend to me anyway. He has been doing child support and getting people off child support for umpteen years, and I
He's a lawyer.
love him.
Lawyer? What was he?
No, he will not be a lawyer. He's just a regular dude that got stuck on child support and learned how to whoop that ass in the courtroom.
How do I not know this guy? God of Law?
No, his name
God
is
of Law.
Amen Osiris. He's on Facebook. He said, and I wasn't playing.
Yeah. He's a Title IV crusher, man. He crushes. If you guys have any needs in child support or anything like that,
he's the guy.
That's the guy that you need to go to.
Who said that?
Right.
Amy.
Oh, Duncan. Don't give me the whole he's got a louder gym teacher. Yes, I have a louder gym teacher voice. You hear her little voice? But I found out, like, this is not a pushover right here. This is not a pushover. Don't let the voice fool you. Do not let the voice fool you. I was like, oh.
Yeah, the quiet ones are the ones you got to watch out for.
Yeah, like
yeah, they pack the punch.
So hold on, Darren. So I want to get to the point because nobody could answer, and if they, send him the link there. It's the same link, Osiris. It's in your messenger. Nobody knew. He's coming on. How you ended up in court that day? How did you end up in court that day?
So I joined the Warrior Fraud Group about a month prior, and there's quite a bit of what do you call it, that thing, like instructions to follow, and it's very specific, and if you don't follow them, you're kicked out of the group. So I really studied them and took notes, and this is make a 5-minute video, will let me to 20-minute video, and then like a 15, and then a 10-minute one, and finally got down to 6 minutes. And sent the video in. It got played, and 48 hours later, there was a motion filed about the video.
By who?
Granted, by my ex-husband and his attorney.
Fuck him. But go ahead.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm happy to send you all the motion if you don't have a copy.
I think we have it.
It talks about the leggings, and it shows a photo of leggings that actually on the waistband say like family Punisher.
I'm sorry to interrupt. You're wearing the leggings. Can you just stand up and show them the leggings that you're wearing? So this is what gets you removed from your children.
They
Dave, you're
say
just showing
warrior.
off.
Official warrior. But let's keep in mind I teach yoga. I've also worked for a company called Warriors at Ease, which is for veterans. And I was showing him some of the clothes. And then also Hike Yoga, which is Peaceful Warrior. So I have several items that I also, if they sell kids stuff, buy my girls matching stuff until they're too old to be too cool to match me. We have lots of clothes that say warrior. There's nothing about these pants that in any way indicated that the children would know they came from a family warrior, from a group, from court, anything.
But I don't
warrior on them.
understand. Now, I heard because they played the video with that judge, and I'm going to tell you, you got a lot of patience, because I'm going to tell you, I'd have been in jail, because I'd have asked her who the fuck she thought she was talking to, and who the fuck does she think she is, violating my constitutional right to counsel.
Can we play that
I
video
didn't
again?
keep my
You guys
mouth
mind if I play that video?
Her mom almost
I saw.
did that.
I saw. How
Can we
much
play
time
that
did
video?
your mom get? Yeah, we played the
But-
video.
No, I want to play it again. Is it
Oh,
cool?
well,
Can we
play
play
it.
it or no?
Released that same day, but I
Of
spent
course she
45
did.
days in jail. In
So it's okay
contempt.
that I pull it up for us?
You can
Yes.
do whatever
Yes.
you feel will help.
I just want
Um,
people that didn't see that show just to make sure that they know what we're up against here, because this is just absolutely asinine. I've never seen anything. They make those AI videos now that you watch these things. This is real, people. This is real. This is not AI generated. This isn't some sort of joke video that someone pulled up.
Good.
This is an actual video that took place at her court hearing. I've never seen anything like this. Tiff, you've seen anything like this?
I'm glad you put that disclosure out there, Darren.
Came off this DVD.
Right. Well, I just want, because people aren't even going to believe that this is real.
This came from the courthouse.
Yep. All right. Where is it?
That's great.
This is an organized woman.
Switch video from Amy, right?
Hey,
Okay,
God of Law, dude. I want to meet.
Oh, he's coming in.
Oh, he's coming.
Osiris,
Cool.
did you get it? Let me resend it.
Tiffany's got a direct line to him. All right, here we go. Let me see
Tiffany,
here.
you're awesome.
Okay, here we go. All right, guys.
Tiffany
So
is-
remind you that this is not AI. This is not anybody recreating anything. This is
Can I make one comment?
Yes, go
That
ahead.
was my birthday. That was my 41st birthday.
What a
40
Well, happy birthday. Oh, he's right there.
Happy birthday. There he is.
It was her. No, the date of this video was her.
Right, was her birthday. Right. So what a great birthday
Yeah, we
present,
get
right?
it.
Birthday, I got sued for custody.
Oh my God.
Bullshit.
All right, everybody, check this out. This is, again, I must repeat, this is not AI generated. This is real as it gets right here.
Ordering the girls. She stated in post that she was ordering the girls clothes that are anti-political clothes for them to wear. It's right there.
Hey,
She posted these motions in this group that has over 11,000 people in it or so. She posted medical records. She posted at-close communications with Mr. Anderson. All of it had significant personal information. Now, I know that this is a public record case, and I know that those records, if they're filed into this case, they are accessible. But you've got a whole pack of people that all believe that they have been wronged, and you're riling them up with the doctor's name, with your children's name, with everything. And that is so dangerous.
I whited
It's
everything
absolutely
out.
so dangerous. And everybody can roll their eyes at that, but again,
I whited everything out.
it seems to me that she's disconnected from the reality of the situation.
disconnected from the reality of the situation. Do you hear what she just said again? Let's hear this. Hold up. Check this out. Listen one more time.
She's disconnected from the reality of the situation.
Disconnected from the reality of the situation.
I want to make a point. When I filed the motions, I did white everyone's name out. I whited all my children's information's name out. The doctor's name may have still been on there, but anything personal was whited out.
I'm sorry. I have a quick
But
question.
it is public record.
I just a quick question. Can somebody please connect the logical dots of how exactly it's dangerous to be transparent about your personal experience and your witness to a public process that we all pay for? This is just nothing more than our witness to this public process. Okay.
Well,
And-
so I had been looking for other, at that time, in particular, women, moms going through this. I really hadn't considered that fathers go through this. I now am ashamed of that, but we learn from our mistakes. And so I was just looking for support for someone else going through this because I felt like I was ready to break.
You don't have to explain yourself at all, miss. You don't have to say a damn thing. I mean, God forbid that you are going up against some woman that is clearly a corrupt asshole, and you're just looking for people to come and be in your backbone with you because the job of these courts is to break you. That's what their job is, so that you don't fight. They stomp you down so that you don't stand a chance, and they get to come freely, take your kids, get their money, all of this. And, mind you, her kids are both disabled as well, and that she needs to be the one that's in there and helping them every day, day in and day out, getting better for what they're doing. It's all about the money. That woman's a fucking liar. She's disconnected from the reality of this. So let's take your kids. Let's see how good these kids are, and let's see how far they've come from where they're supposed to be. But you're disconnected because you put warrior pants on someone.
Let's connect those dots a little bit more, Darren. I really want to do it for the audience. Okay, this is the logic.
I got nothing.
This mother is so dangerous. It has to be this person who has kept these children alive from being preemies, breastfeeding both freaking babies at the same time. Okay, all right. During COVID, all right. I saw the videos. She's got lovely videos. Okay. There's something in the background, guys. I just want to let you know.
She's got the music playing in the background.
Yeah. So, fucking Tiffany again. God damn it.
God damn it.
I'm saying, like, we're going to be posting, okay, something that is really profound, okay, and we're going to be doing it throughout this week, all right, up until her court case. And these are the professional videos that this woman made of her children's birthdays, okay, when I've never seen this before, okay, 2, 3, and 4-year-olds, like, with nobody at their birthday party because they're sick and it was COVID. So, like, how weird is that? Right?
Hold on, Dave. So, Osiris, did you see that video, that judge?
I did. And hotep to you, Tom's River Winch.
So, what would you have done?
For 45 days.
What would I have done? Probably. Well, knowing what I know now, the biggest issue, and I'm hearing what everybody says, is that, and I only have a few minutes because I have to get back to some meetings. The children that you think are yours, the state considers to be theirs under parents' entree. You know what parents'
They're
entree?
mine.
No, they're not. They got a birth certificate.
I gave my life to them.
You got,
And they just got stolen.
And I agree with you, and that's what the common belief is. But actually, when you sign the voluntary acknowledgement of paternity in the hospital, which allowed the all caps name that the government owns to be placed on the birth certificate, you gave your children away.
No,
I
I
mean,
I
mean,
wish I had known that then.
a lot of people.
Yeah, it's sick, but they get over on you very, very easily. And they deceive you by words and by gestures and say, oh, it's for the kids. It's not. They care less about you or your kids. Tiffany, we've had.
I don't think our kids ever get talked about in the courtroom. It's
Well,
who's
yeah.
documents like
They're
the
not-
timeshare, this. My girls
Mhm.
need a dental appointment. One has a cavity. That's what I'm focusing on. And I'm the bad mother. I'm the bad parent.
No, you're not.
Darren, I ran the numbers on all. I have the transcripts of every appearance of mine.
Mhm.
My children were spoken about in 0.4% of the entire talking, okay, the entire dialogue of every single case.
Mm-hmm.
0.4%
Mm-hmm.
of
All
the
right,
time.
hold
That
tight.
is
Hey, Punisher,
the
what's up, my brother? How are you?
What's up, my man? How are you? Hey, this is Dave, by the way. Safe
Hey,
and sound,
great
Dave,
to meet you, man.
Cindy. These guys are legends here. We got legends. We're just short one that will be with us soon. But yeah,
Nice
go ahead, my
to meet
man.
you. But before I go, I'm going to give you this. The children that you're claiming are yours, do they have Social Security numbers?
They sure do.
Okay, and Social Security numbers belong to who?
I guess the government.
No guessing here, Mama.
I really don't know the answer to that. Would you please tell me?
My man, I'd love to talk to you about this because I'm a structured investments specialist. Actually,
Let him talk. He has
one on
to
top
go
of the
soon.
world. No. What he's talking about is specifically about that. What he's talking about is when they monetize your birth. Okay, you're creating a QSIP. All right,
Let me stop you.
out of your Social Security.
That's
You're not going there. Okay,
That's not it. All right. Social Security numbers, according to 20 CFR 422.103D, is the property of the Social Security Administration. Don't take my word for it. Look on the back of the Social Security card. It's on the bottom. It says this card is invalid if not signed by the holder. All right. Any application that you give to the government pertaining to what you think is your children that identifies them as a Social Security number renders them property. All right. Property as an ownership. It has no rights. Okay. So that being said, you unknowingly and unwittingly basically just made your children property of the Social Security Administration. If you read the United States policy 405, it states that anybody subject to whatever law in the United States shall be identified by a social. Identity is the same as the law. The fact that a subject, person, or thing is the same that it is charged or claimed to be in front of a court. When you or anybody else is going in front of this so-called court, you're walking in this property. Property has no rights. And if you look up the word thing, the thing is the object of a right that the state is presuming parents patria under. So with that, this is what I will tell you. Get more guns, get more ammo, take less prisoners, and stop taking shit. And then you'll be free. All right, listen, I got to go because I'm really tied up. Tiff, I love you. And don't forget, let me catch you hugging that sheriff again here. We got a problem.
Sir, thank you so much for that information and for your time.
We'll talk, sir.
I'm on the tube. It's really simple stuff. We love you guys, but we're not soft. We don't take prisoners. You got to feed them. Get rid of them. Bury them. And
I really
well.
appreciate that information.
Thanks for the invite, Tiff. I'll be seeing you guys real soon.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I believe the way we need to take them prisoner is in a very sophisticated manner.
I disagree.
Is by flipping the script.
You need to eat. You need to go to the bathroom. You need to pay rent. Those are needs. These things you got to get rid of, like a bad habit.
Yeah, I would love to turn a switch and make it happen. I am I'm a strategy guy, and I got to give my warriors a plug here. We've got a system in place, just the wall of shame and the wall of fame. Okay, about uplifting and showing positive behavior and revealing negative behavior. It has power. Okay, and our organization about selflessness, we're the anti-corporation. Right, there is no self-interest whatsoever. I really believe that this has the power of changing the world. We're seeing it. The relationship I have with Tiff and Darren, it has been it's been the opposite of any type of business, any kind of business relationship whatsoever. Right? And when you get it right, it's powerful. When you get it right, it's powerful. But we need more on our side.
Did you see Law Abiding Citizen?
The movie?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Let's watch it tonight.
With Gerard Butler, you never saw that?
We will watch it tonight.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, watch it tonight, and then we'll have this conversation again. Guys, take care. Love you. Gotta go.
Have a good one.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Now I want to watch the movie. I want to see where this is going with this.
And thank you to whoever Henry is for all this information you're sharing.
Yeah, I told your friend that you definitely need to get in touch with Henry because your girls are disabled. They need an ADA attorney. They need the ADA.
So listen to what happened with ABA. I had sole custody for 5 years. On my 40th birthday, which was August 2024, I got sued for joint custody. November was trial. I had already put the offer on the table. I'm absolutely willing to joint custody only because every single parenting book I've read said a child needs both parents. If I could find just one that said they didn't, I would be out there advocating it. But it's their choice to know their father. And if they decide at some point in their life that they don't want him in their life, then I'll fight harder. But I am open to 50-50. Anyways, point being, this just all baffles my mind.
It needs to be said, okay, because it's permanent public record, okay, and this is journalism, what we're doing here, all right? This is not stupid mudslinging crap here, all right? We're talking about real stuff, real people, real families, real lives, real future. Okay.
The day of trial, he still hadn't agreed. He agreed that morning. I believe his attorney told him there was no better option. Like he would get joint custody, but if I was willing to agree to it, to go with that, my only request in that was for a PC, which is a parent coordinator, which means there's a third party always involved in all communications, exchanges, because they didn't feel safe around him. And so we did the piece, and the agreed order says that we will use a PC, that we will abide by the contract. I mean, multiple things, and they've all been violated. It says the PC legal binding contract says you cannot file legal motion without a letter of recommendation from the PC. No letter of recommendation was filed. 4 months later, I was sued for custody a second time in the state of Kentucky. The law is that once there's a change in custody, which I agreed to joint custody, November 2024. So you have to wait 2 years to file again for a custody change. This is the fourth custody case that I'm up against, and it's coming up soon. It's mind blowing to me that this is allowed to occur.
Again, I'm gonna go ahead.
So hold on 1 second. So my question to him would be, how did you even know about my video if you weren't stalking me?
Well, and I had been blocked on social media. I ended up deleting it. Well, I deleted it, and then I wasn't allowed to get back on. I got banned. I don't know.
Well, what does the judge know? Why do all these judges know?
That was another thing. How does she know how many 11,000 people?
And she was wrong by about 5,000 too at that time. But anyway, the reality is that think about it, Tiff.
My
Okay.
ex-husband.
If you know you're breaking the law, you know you're involved in dirty business, you're paranoid thinking about like it getting out, it getting out, it getting out. So you talk about must see TV. Okay. They all are watching this. They're watching it right now. The FBI's watching it right now. All these
Mhm.
courthouses are watching it right now because they know that that we have finally figured it out how to create a truth and transparency system, okay, that is digestible. All right. What Darren and Tiffany do is make this something that people can digest. You could put out 18,000 pages of documents. If no one's going to read them, okay?
Right.
Tiff, how many people that you've tried to help over the years have the first email they send you is 18 attachments.
Yeah. And I just want the bottom line. That's all I want. Give me the bottom line and we can go from there. I can't read all that.
That's how humans digest. It's the dawn of time. It's storytelling, right? And this is what I told my regulators when I recently told them to go fuck themselves. They're trying to give me this whole thing about in the CFP board. There's a regulation that you will treat other professionals with respect, and my response was, how do you speak respectfully about mass child abuse?
Yeah, you don't.
How do you? How do you?
Well, how do you walk into a courtroom offering 50-50 and drop your kids off at school at their Christmas party, which I emailed a copy of the calendar and said, every child's parent said they're going to be there. Their dad will be in town. He lives far away. And that gives us both the opportunity to attend. Could we please push this back a few hours or to another date? I never got any kind of response. I had to show up in court and it was just.
And we announced
like
it
an I don't
beforehand.
care.
We baited them. I
Uh-huh.
announced it on the Warrior Project that Cindy had put in the request for a delay and talked about how they give a delay, a postponement, if the wind blows left. Okay,
Right.
I mean, come on, right? And we put it on permanent public record. These girls are going to be the only ones that don't see mommy and daddy come in for their Christmas party.
But what's
Yeah.
happened is the judge is so
For
mad
their Christmas party.
that we've
The only
embarrassed her
ones. The only ones.
and called her out that she said, you can't do anything about it. I'm going to take your kids from you. Their dad's going to pick them up from school. You have supervised visits from now on, even though they've lived in your home for 6 years and you've taken care of them. You've driven them 17 hours to Bascom Palmer, to the best ophthalmology in the U.S., pediatric ophthalmologist in the U.S. You drive to Cincinnati to the third best aerodigestive feeding team for the other child on the G-tube. And clearly the notes from the doctors say I take detailed notes and am qualified to train their father at this point.
Has
And
the
then
father
I
had
dropped
any
them off
training
at
in this?
school and I don't see him again except
Look,
for supervised visits
Has
at a
the father
hotel
been
for
trained in
2
this stuff?
hours. He got trained. Mediation required him to get trained. He did like a half a day training and there's a letter with a few sentences. I
Is
do
that enough
believe
in your opinion, because you've been doing this for so long, is that enough to effectively take care of your child, just being dropped off and say, here you go, make sure she's all set?
no.
So how is that the best
I
interest
did
of this
months
child?
of training and then when my insurance stopped paying, I paid for it myself and then I had a nurse, a private duty nurse, until she was 3 years old to make sure everything went smoothly because I'm not super good with blood and one-time blood
I'd like
transfusions.
to just take a second just to take things up 30,000 feet. All right. Because I was trying to explain to a lot of people like what it's like, and so many of us in this community know, okay, is like when you're a dad and you're a mom, like that's so full on. That's 150% of your being. It's from the second you freaking wake up, from the second you go to sleep. It's everything you look at, everything you do, everything you eat, everything you breathe, right? And then to have that seized, to have that, like, how do you sleep on day 2, right? So the crazy shit is how they're trying to put on all these people. Oh, you're mentally unstable. You're mentally unstable.
The courts made me mentally unstable.
That's right. You created it.
I will never forget November 2024.
And it's not like we don't have science on this. It's not like we don't have science on this.
I'm surrounded by documents I don't understand.
My-
Locked up in the world.
I'm really, and I said this the night that we talked to the other people about your
You need
case.
to have a copy of this, sweetheart. You don't have to do that.
I
You won't.
really have concerns about the one with the feeding tube because literally right down
You all
the
are gonna make
street
me
from
sick
me.
to my stomach. I'm worried the same thing will happen, and I can't think about that.
Well, I'm going to tell you, she was at school. They didn't call when her feeding tube came out, okay, for 4 hours. This
So a
little
feeding
girl,
tube goes into
her-
your stoma, and you have 20 minutes to replace it before it grows up, and you have to redo G-tube surgery.
she died. She died that weekend from an infection. And I
I'm sure a
told them
lot of kids do.
I have a lot of concerns about your child being in somebody's hands who does not know what they're doing.
So I went and trained the school staff here. I kept a G-tube button at their office, and I always keep one in my vehicle. And, call me immediately. I live a mile down the road. If the school nurse needs to put it in, that's fine. I'll fix it if there's anything wrong. I'm not sure.
Listen, I'm gonna say it because it needs to be a matter of public record. Okay, it's not just leaving like twins. Okay, with an untrained father. Okay, this guy's been in and out of fucking rehab. Okay,
Thank you, only Karma.
100 times. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, but facts are facts. Okay, look, a lot of people, okay, have had drug or alcohol problems. Put that shit down. Became a great parent. You're great or whatever. All right, but that's an element here. Okay, that is an element of fact. All right, the children's safety. Okay, in the hands of somebody that has this history. Okay, I hope to God that he's great. Okay, he's had no problems since. But the reality is we know what goes on with addicts. Okay. And that is when they have, these, what are they called? Relapses. Okay. They're disastrous. They disappear. This guy disappears for 5 days. Okay.
5 years.
If he disappears for 5 days while he's in charge of these girls.
While my daughter had surgery, he went jet skiing at Cumberland Lake.
Say this again,
have the
please. Say this again. Say this again, please.
He went jet skiing at Cumberland Lake.
Start from the beginning. Start from the beginning.
Wait, I don't know which one to say. My child had G-tube surgery, and another one had eye surgery. He went to Cumberland Lake and rented a jet ski, and there's videos of him on the jet ski. He's clearly very intoxicated, and I was at the hospital alone. The videos of me training on how to take care of the girls clearly show it was me and a good friend of mine, and we were the only two there. And multiple doctors have written letters about this.
Let me say with a louder gym teacher voice. A gym teacher voice. Okay.
Yeah,
okay. While she was in surgery,
Henry, you're awesome.
He was on a jet ski, wasted, shooting videos. Okay, I know this because it's fact. We've analyzed the evidence. Okay, I've seen the videos. Okay, the dates involved. Okay, while she's in surgery. All right.
While the other child was failure to thrive in the hospital, he was in the hospital for alcohol poisoning, needing a liver transplant. So I was going from the pediatric unit with one child to the house with the other child, breastfeeding, holding 2 bottles at once, and the adult unit taking care.
Hold on. I know what the threat is. It's her.
About him.
No, it's not about him. It's about the court system. You're the threat. They feel if they take your children, you will shut up.
I will never shut up.
Well, I know this.
Well, I will
Well,
fight for them until my last breathing breath because they are my life. I give up my career and everything for them.
So many of our brothers and sisters in this fight, okay, have been warriors that have just fought for their kids in day in and day out till they're like like climbing freaking Mount Kilimanjaro, right? Like that level of thing. But they've done it alone. All right. They've done it alone, one person against the system. Like Tiff, I love your stories. I'm gonna give everybody a little background. Me and Tiff only had like one kind of butting heads kind of disagreement. And that was when she was on our program on the Warrior Project. All right. She was talking how she went in there and she pulled Tiff and was able to, kick some ass and scream and yell and take names and that worked for her. And that worked for her. Unfortunately, as a model, okay, you can't model that out. Tiff, you've got a level of pizzazz and greatness about you to be able to
you.
to be able to do that. But
Not everybody can do what you do.
As a model, to just tell people to go in there and just start kicking everybody in their ass.
Hey, Darren.
I'm not
Hold on. Darren, can you pull up the cha-ching, please, so you can show Dave?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So,
yes,
so I am a model. So hold on a minute, Dave. You're going to bite your tongue.
Sorry, caught me on the misguard there. Sorry about that. Hold on. Let me get it. Ready? Dave, we got this now. We got. Where is it? Come on. Where the frig is your award?
Do you still have that?
Up there in the corner.
You have that song that you made for me, Darren, that I love?
Little.
Thank you, Henry.
The new one? Look at that. Boom. And some NAACP President's Award. The new one, Dave, that I made for you?
You know the one that I love,
Yeah.
love. I made as the centerpiece of the major. I don't do that many professional pieces.
Oh yeah, you mean this one?
It's so damn good, man.
I
was screaming that in my car. It's the metal one. I'm a metalhead.
Oh, the new one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure do. Are we talking about? Let me see.
No. The one, like the original one. Remember when you sent me the
original
first
one.
three?
Oh, okay, not the new.
It was the number 2, man. The one that.
All right, let me pull it up.
Anyway, I do want to summarize for everybody listening here. Okay, again to encapsulize again. All right, that we're not talking about
me and my daughter after eye surgery. Let me show you where their dad was.
She's in that phase of all the data, the quantity.
Yeah, well, she's got to go through her emotions,
Yeah.
man. Like this is a big deal for her to be ripped away like this. She's got to go through. It's almost like, what is that? Where you have like the 7, like when someone dies, you go through
the grief process.
Right? Like this is it. And you know what? She's stellar, man. She's out there already trying to kick some ass and doing pre stuff that most people wouldn't even be doing. They still be crying in their closet. Like she's doing pretty damn good, man.
Looks pretty sober to me.
Oh my.
Yeah, look. All right, I want to be balanced here. All right, a lot of people have had
he did go to rehab
issues. All right, he went to rehab, whatever. Okay, but there's factual, fundamental data here. Okay, just turn off sight for a minute. All right, and that is that these are special needs children that were raised during COVID without any other kids.
A year later. Because Lily's immunodeficient, she has SCIDs, severe combined immunodeficiency.
Without any kids around, okay. It was mommy taking care of everything. And anyone who knows the joys of working with the U.S. healthcare system, you know that if you're not managing all of it, okay, you're just dying. Okay.
How many hours a week? How many hours a week would you say 100% you were committed to one way or the other your kid's life? Like, so whether it was after they were in bed and you were doing research or whatever, how many hours out of the day?
Well, so Rose needed fed every 3 hours. The feeding took an hour. She would projectile vomit afterwards, so I would have to clean it up. I would have to take the bag. They only give you 30 a month through the supply company. Boil water through it to make sure it was clean to use again in 3 hours. Clean up the vomit, go lay down for 30 minutes, get up, do it again. The feeding took an hour. Now, currently, she only needs 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 11 p.m. But for 3 years, every 3 hours, I was feeding her and she was vomiting. We tried 7 different formulas. I took her to every specialist I could find. I spent more time researching the best doctors in the world and taking the girls to them 17 hours away.
All right. Again, you have to let me just
But
finish.
she's not.
this.
She's detached.
I need to encapsulate this, okay, for permanent public record. All right, just
Yeah.
to oversimplify. You're not just talking about 2 special need little girls, okay, that need their mother. All right, you're talking about a primary care person,
With a nurse, a
primary-
private duty nurse for 3 years.
primary care person that now this judge, because she ordered leggings
And
from
spoke
our
out
store
about her
that say
actions.
warrior and had a conversation about the factual evidence that went on in her courtroom, that this is now the judgment for this person, this judge has made this willing decision to put these children in harm's way.
Let's
Okay.
show this
I would love to
man
believe,
quit.
one sec. I would love to believe Josh is doing well and he's on his game and he came out of rehab and he's on his stuff. Okay. What we've seen. All right. It's what we've seen. The is he's completely broken, like obsessed with her and hurting her. Getting the girls was about hurting her. It wasn't about him. It was, okay, I came out of rehab and I should be a better person. But everything about getting the girls was about hurting her.
Because
It's
I'm
not
the one
about
that embarrassed
the
him and made him
kids.
go to
It's
rehab.
not about the fucking kids. All right. I've seen some things that makes me think that he's responsible. Okay. He's on top of some logistics and stuff like that. I'm not saying this guy's Satan. All right. I am just saying the fundamental math involved.
How dare you not
is-
say he's Satan?
I'm going to be balanced here. I don't know him. All right. I
Good
know
for you.
the evidence. Okay. What I know is the evidence. Okay.
Good for
And I have an open heart to, okay, people can change. I would love to believe a guy came out of rehab and said, you know what? I want to be a fucking dad. All right.
But you know what? I'm
And
still
I
not
would love,
opposed to
and I
50-50.
know people
Still
like
taken
this,
from me.
and we love people like this in our organization. Okay. But what I've seen is a spiteful fucking overgrown fucking child, all right, that is jeopardizing these little girls' safety. Okay. They're 6. They're not safe, man. They're not fucking safe. You can't sit there, all right, and just decide to fucking like, I guess I'm gonna fucking down a bottle of fucking vodka tonight, and then just check out for 10 hours. You check out for 10 hours with these fucking little girls.
The girl's surgery.
Isn't he remarried? Oh my God.
We're doing it the wrong way.
I saw him.
It's all right.
Isn't he remarried?
All right. We don't need it. We know that.
Remarried for a third time.
So
What you all seem to keep missing is he was married before me and
yeah,
has 2 other children.
that
And
he
this-
doesn't want to have anything to do with, right?
No, so the first case ever filed was text messages between her and I that were private exchanges between adults. And we had no idea he had access to them. And we did speak poorly about him. I mean, that's how we felt. At the time, we were venting to each other. We were friends. He disappeared for 5 years. Our kids already knew each other. We wanted to continue to get them together. So we got them together 2 or 3 times a year.
And that's a good parent, right? Because you see that I wish more parents would do that. But
Well,
this is
he
what I'm
asked
saying.
us to be held in contempt, and all of our text messages were given to the judge. Why that didn't get thrown out still baffles me. I had said that I wanted to hit him with my car in one of those text messages, and she said I
Oh my God.
would.
Oh my God. You mean you were breaking up with somebody and you said something like, I would want to hurt them? Don't tell me. News at 11, Darren. Publish this. News at 11. Hold on. Someone
now,
was
listen.
divorcing and they said that they wanted to hurt the other one.
The judge
Oh.
said she wasn't going to do anything about it for us to continue. He asked that we not be allowed to talk, that we both be held in contempt. And at that time, January 2024, the judge seemed pretty fair. And she said, slap on the wrist. Girls, tone it down. Don't talk about him so poorly. Remind you, at this time, my children only knew sign language. They could not understand you. They could not read, write, talk. So what on earth that has to do with my kids, I have no idea. But this is a family court system about kids. And this is about my personal exchanges with another adult.
Well, what we look for at the Family Court Fraud Warrior Project, the system that we have set up, is red flag indicators. Okay. Yes. Okay. We are looking for things. I've used this on Wall Street for many, many years. And there is certain pieces of information. If you're looking at 200 pieces of data, there are 3 or 4 pieces that jump off the page that say what the story is. And what I saw walking around her home here, okay, is this is what kind of mother this is here. Those are little flashcards.
Oh, it's more than that.
Those are flashcards to teach.
I have like
to teach your daughter. She's got a million of them. It's not quantity. Okay, I know. We're still learning here. We're still learning. Yes. Can you let me do this?
Okay.
Okay.
No, because it's
All right.
about me.
I'm trying to point out of 200 pieces of fucking data, the most important, okay, is this, okay? Because all you need is this. This is a mother who goes this far to teach your daughter how to do basic functions, right? Most mothers don't. Their kids, thank God, they're healthy, right? They just come out healthy and they can talk and they can eat and they can, all the pains in the asses, but you love them. But when you have to care for children in a way of basically still creating them, like as if they're in the womb, right? That's what this mother has done. That's what I've seen, right? So the removal, okay, for the reason that it is, this is a felony. Darren, this is a felony act, okay? I don't believe this judge is this stupid. I believe she's stupid, but I do not believe she's this stupid, okay?
And who gave her a medical degree to say that you are disconnected?
I don't care what people say about me. I know
no, but that's not my point. Listen, if you're in this fight, you are wide the fuck awake. Okay, there is no delusions in this fight. But my point is, she couldn't have said that to me, because I would have asked her. Because I do say some shit to people sometimes when they're like, oh, you know what your problem is? And they'll tell me, right? And I said, well, that's awful funny, because I had to go to shrinks when I got out of prison because that was part of my parole. And not one of them diagnosed me with that. But thank you, Dr. Whoever. I didn't know you had a PhD and an MD behind your name.
Well, I have been, since I've had children, I've been going to therapy twice a week. I have a psychiatrist I see once a month. I recently started a medication. I've not been on medication before, but I take Wellbutrin.
But has your therapist ever said to you, you're just disconnected from the world?
She says I have situational anxiety and situational depression are my diagnoses.
So that's not the judge has no right to diagnose you with any fucking thing.
Legal abuse syndrome. Legal abuse syndrome is a real thing. Okay. I don't care if it's in the DSM. Okay. We've got the data. All right. We've got the same data that they use in all scientific studies. It's what I've been doing. It's what we're collecting. That's what we're backing up on the blockchain. That's what we're coordinating and making sure is digestible. Okay. This is legal abuse syndrome. I was explaining we had our group call on Wednesday night. Said just the level we're hardwired to take care of our kids, right? To have your kids removed, like she doesn't understand because she still has access,
You
like
write them letters
daily access. But I said no. For 3 of the 5 years, I was. Yeah, they're so cute. They're so cute. For 3 of the 5 years that I was alienated, it was complete alienation. I saw them 3 times in 3 years. They moved. I didn't know where they lived. I didn't know what they ate. And you can't walk down the street. Like you can't look at a stop sign. Like everywhere you look is a family dynamic, is a father-son dynamic, is a father-daughter dynamic, is some sort of family dynamic. I try to put on like comedy, right? Thinking like that would just be a relief. They start telling a story about you can't escape it. You can't escape it. But the thing is like I try to people from the outside this world, I try to get their head around this. Like, okay, you're a dad, you're a mom, right? Then that they steal that from you. How do you sleep day 1? How do you sleep day 2? How do you sleep day 3? How do you sleep day 7? How do you sleep day 14? Day 21? All of a sudden, you don't die, but you keep breathing and your brain keeps getting more mentally
I'm sorry.
destroyed,
Justin Harley.
just destroyed, right? So like the facts of this case, and the reason why we're highlighting it, okay, is not because I'm smitten over this girl. It happened beforehand, okay, and it was because I mean, obviously there was a reason why we did the exit interview at the extent that we did, okay, and that was this can highlight just the level of irresponsible behavior for children's health. Children's
Stop.
fucking health.
Whoever only at when karma is, you're dead right. The courtroom is only talking about me and my ex-husband, who was 5 minutes late for timeshare, who didn't feed them before he dropped them off.
0.4%.
No one is talking about the kids. They are talking about my ex-husband and myself.
When is your next court date?
It was originally.
Well, they heard I was coming, Tiff, and
that's what I was gonna say. Oh,
They
really?
postponed it.
Now
Oh,
1:30, January 30th.
All of a sudden, somebody got sick.
oh, of course they did.
I have my psych evaluation ordered by the court February 3rd, and he has his February 16th. Not sure how that will turn out because I'm not in the best place mentally right now. But I think that this court hearing will probably just say, let's wait until after the psych evals.
Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, there's not going to be court on the 30th because that snowstorm is going to put us all down for a week. So it's going to, the courts probably won't even be open because that's next week.
Well, we're thinking about, for her court date, having 1,000 bikers circle the family courts and just lean on their machines extremely loud, okay, so that it's so deafening that one could dream, man. One could dream.
I would just be thrilled to have them 50% of the time.
One could dream. We've been talking about it a while.
Remember when you first popped on the screen, I thought you were my sister. So you look just like my sister. So
I love that. Such a compliment. But I really am pro both parents. If I could find any documentation that said just one parent was better, I would absolutely be showing it off to everyone. I'm happy to share them with him, but he's taking them from me.
Correct.
And I don't deserve that. Like, I
No.
have given my life to them. I gave away my career, which, to be honest, I selfishly loved very much, and I did not want to do.
He didn't need to move 9.5 hours away either.
He moved illegally, FYI.
He didn't need to move 9.5 hours away. If you're making decisions for your special needs children, okay, especially if you know, and if you're a little bit,
see a picture of his new wife, you'll think it's me.
You're a little bit, not exactly, okay, 100% of the time, the most responsible, okay, unless he can afford, a private nurse and 2 nannies at all times.
Insurance paid for it.
So I have a question
Insurance
for you.
doesn't pay for that.
What did your lawyer say or do? Because I was a little baffled. Okay, I've been in courtrooms for over 36 years, not every day, but I've been in a lot of courtrooms, and I have never, ever heard a judge tell a lawyer to get out of the courtroom, ever.
So I originally had the same lawyer from the beginning, and the judge ultimately said, I think Cindy is giving you fraud or whatever. I think Cindy's fraud me. And I think you need to leave her. I'm going to have to report you. So the judge basically told my attorney not to work with me anymore. So my attorney at that time wrote a summary of everything that was happening and found me another attorney. She was actually phenomenal. I really liked her. And then she disagreed with me going public about all of this, and she chose to leave me. And I have the attorney I have now, which I would prefer not to mention any details about because I took quite a big risk getting him, and I don't want to do anything to lose him because he's a damn good attorney.
No, that's fine.
But he's a family friend too.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
He's more than a family friend.
Yeah, he's almost family, and this is why the only reason why I'm not shitting on the entire idea and shutting her up like right now, like in a heartbeat about this thing. Justin, I saw your comment, and it needs to be said, man.
We're gonna get you in touch with Henry. We're gonna get you in touch with Henry.
What a great perspective from Justin Harley. All right, like just mentioning, like, as hard as it's been on me, and I swear to God, the thing almost killed me. It almost killed me. It almost kills all of us.
Not all of us.
What are the kids going through? Like, but we can't change it. They're resilient. Yes, they're resilient.
Better in the future,
but
I will not stop fighting until it's better.
But great, okay.
And I will not break down until it's better.
But I think we still need to fucking understand. We need to understand the problem in the right perspective. All right, and I would always think about, all of a sudden, like, my little buddy is my best friend, and we're building forts every day, and I'm not there for a week. I'm not there for 2. I'm not there for 3.
Change it.
Hold on. Well, I'm not there for 4, right? I'm just picturing him staring at the wall, okay, in his room. He's staring at the wall and saying, "Where's my daddy? Where's my daddy?"
But that's life. Life is hard. Life is not fair. It is what it is. I did nothing to deserve to lose my kids. Yeah, look at my criminal history. Look at everything. I've done nothing.
You're missing a point, sugar. You're missing a point, sugar. Okay.
I don't feel that I am. I feel that you are.
The point is that the kid's perspective gets lost in this completely, and we don't bring it up enough. Okay, we talk a lot about dynamics between the husband and the wife, and the husband and the wife, and the husband and the wife, and the legal system, and the lawyer, and this one, that. We don't.
I tried to get an annulment 48 hours after my marriage.
Hey, Billy, we got Billy from Toll and Roll here, guys. We got Billy from Toll and Roll here. Let's see what she has to say about this.
Cool.
She's the one that's trying to pass the bill. Billy, what do you think about all this? Oh, no, we don't have any volume from her. We have no microphone from Billy.
Hi, Billy. Thank you for joining.
She's coming.
No, she's not. We don't have her microphone.
Cindy, can you see the private chat at the bottom?
I'm not sure.
Yes. You can.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
I'm gonna put my email in there. Didn't
the
you say you
private
wanted
chat.
my email?
I do. I would like your email. I would like you all to come to Kentucky and stay with me. I will
Well, you
cover
got
the
Dave right
expenses.
now.
Yeah, that's enough. That's good for Dave.
Dave
Hey
has
Billy,
slavery.
go back in and come out in Chrome if you can. Or just go back out
I
and come back
want
in.
Henry. That's who I want.
Whoa,
Henry
careful what
and
you wish
Tiffany.
for.
Okay, I just put it in this private chat. Did you see it?
Do you know how to do? I'm
She's
not
talking-
tech
she's talking-
savvy.
She's talking to
Me
me right
neither.
now.
So
Get
are
a
you
tip
on
to do it anyway
Facebook?
you can.
Have no apps on my phone. I don't do any of
Yeah.
that.
That's okay. Are you on Facebook?
No,
She-
I got kicked off for.
We're gonna fix that. I got a cyber security specialist that's securing
time I put my phone number.
all of our stuff.
There's no-
But she's got some tech things going on here. I'm not so convinced that there's not
That's
some
okay.
real retaliation efforts going on.
So take the picture. You see
stop.
where it says Wicked Wise 7038? That's my email.
Yeah, that's
Henry, if you're
you
still on here, put your
Thank
email in
you.
there. You're welcome, honey. Put your email in here since she's not on Facebook right now.
Dave.
Because I did say the person that she needs to be in touch with is Henry on that live that we did, because Henry, your girls need an ADA, and so do you.
What do you mean by ADA?
Americans with Disability Act.
Yes. Here,
So I keep thinking ABA, which is autism therapy.
No. ADA, America. It's big. It's supposed to be the biggest.
It
I don't care
is.
about the money. I just
What's
care
supposed
about
to
my
be?
kids.
You're absolutely right, Dave. They
not
don't
money,
get the
sweetheart.
clout that you think that they
It's the
get.
Americans with Disability Act.
I just want to see my kids.
No, honey. It's what he's
But
talking.
you're
They're
gonna
talking about
need help.
is getting you an ADA accommodation. Okay,
Yeah.
which is getting your kids recognized as special needs for special healthcare needs, which is special legal needs,
Yes.
special
Yes.
legal needs, special legal requirements that need to be followed that are different. Okay,
Let's
for
be
everybody.
very clear. They have 17 medical providers in 4 different states.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Moves them though. They don't have those anymore.
Hold on.
Well,
I'm getting
is it-
Henry's email for you.
Okay.
Here we go,
Thank
guys.
you, Henry.
I'm gonna try to bring. Let's see, Billy. Do we get you? All right, there's Billy. She's back here now.
Is
Let's bring
Billy's coming back.
Billy's back in the house. You guys know Billy, right? Total Roll. Dave, you know Billy?
Hi,
I don't
actually,
think so. Hi,
yep,
Billy.
Hey guys. Hey Billy, how are you?
Hey, I can see you guys. I don't know if you can see me. Can you hear me this time?
We
Yes.
can hear you and see you. You look great.
Well, thanks, honey. I don't feel great. I tell you, this last trip kicked my butt. But Dave, good work. There you are. Great work you're doing. I can tell you that what I've been listening to, I've raised 5 kids, 2 divorces, and assure you that the ADA is going to be your answer and your key to this. Karen Huffer was a dear friend of mine, and she taught me a lot about the ADA. So
I'm sorry. Who's Karen Hoffer? Can you explain a little more?
Karen wrote Legal Abuse Syndrome, and at about 2012-ish, 2015, right through that, I think she passed away in that fair, but actually I think she more than passed away, if you know what I mean. She was making big changes, huge changes. And she is the one that actually made the huge difference on bringing ADA forward. And what I'm listening to with you guys, now mind you, I'm 65. I've been in this battle for
Tiff, shut that shit off in the background.
19
Sorry.
years. Yeah. I've been in this battle now 19 years and an advocate for most of this, done podcasts, whistleblower, and I don't just mean registered whistleblower in Australia and here in the Financial Times. Total Roll was born because everything my family owned and was stolen. Our ranch was burned to the ground. I've dealt with multiple traffic children over the years. my girlfriend and I that had the podcast. That was Carol Keene. Carol Keene and I were also the whistleblowers on Metropolitan Life's big case, that $500 billion case. And yet we didn't get a dime. Bank of America case, I was a whistleblower, didn't get a dime. MasterCard case in Australia, didn't get a dime. Because what they do, there's everything you're going. Well, not only that, it goes to the underground to help traffic more children. That's the key to all of this. This is all about trafficking your identities, trafficking your children. It's the shadow dockets and shadow cases on the back side. What I just heard you describe is making those courts so much money because of your disabled children that you don't even have a clue what those doctors are doing behind the scenes. You don't know what blood they're taking and sharing behind the scenes. You yourself, I can tell by looking at you, and I don't mean this rudely, let me help you here by hearing this. You've got to get off the drugs. You've got to get into, because they'll use that against you, no matter, even if it's a simple anxiety pill. So just observing,
she's talking about the well-being.
Just observing your beautiful face, you're so damaged they're using that against you. So you have to, as strong as you think you are, you have to really show the strength. You have to be this warrior that your pants got you in trouble for, because that judge, she has a bias against you for some reason that's personal. That was a personal decision of hers. That was not a business decision. So you remind her of someone or remind her of what she isn't. She's not a warrior, so she can't handle having a woman in front of her who is. So hopefully that helps and makes a little sense, because you can't fight with them. You got to learn to somehow figure out, it's like anything. This is business. Your children are a business to them. Your children are your property. You have to go at this like they're a piece of land, because that's who they are. The gentleman that was on earlier with their birth certificates, that's how the court sees them, and it's awful. And so what I have learned is you got to get out of your head. You got to get out of the emotions, because you cannot be emotional, because it's just like going into a boardroom. The first thing you would do is be fired if you walked in looking hazard and it was a huge event that they were trying to get a contract for. This is all contract law. So
It's true. It's true.
It is. And I would love
May you and I connect privately?
Oh, you betcha. I am a grandma. I'm a mom. My oldest daughter's 44. I've raised 5 children through the system. My last daughter, it was like a Lifetime movie with her father. It was crazy. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you. She ended up spending her entire growing years in monitored visits, but it was wonderful. She was allowed to, she has a relationship even now with her father, but it cost me money. I had to have a private investigator. All the things you're talking about, a private investigator, a good one, would be key. Good professionals do make a difference.
It's difficult to find a good private investigator. Do you agree, Billy?
Where are you guys at? What state are you in?
Kentucky, Fayette County, Lexington.
Let me off camera. I've got a couple of good guys that I think I could connect you with. It's sad to say it's not.
Like your perspective, just
let's talk privately.
Yeah, we'll hang tight. When we end the show, let's hang tight and we can all chat in the. Chat right
and this just kind of it reminds me, Billy. It's wonderful to hear you. Okay, I can't wait to speak to you more. It just reminds me of just how many people that I talk to that don't have the money for a private investigator. Right? Well,
there's ways. Anyhow, we'll talk privately, because I didn't have money either.
Thank you.
And it's not for the faint of heart. What we are doing in DC, I can tell you, the reason I'm also exhausted, and not only because I'm not feeling good, but because right now in the CPS community, in the foster care community, in all the advocate community, there is, and I've had 3 conversations yesterday with different groups. And I mean, I'm talking people who have connection all the way up to the DOD They're all sick and tired of DC. They're all sick and tired of the courts. They don't know who to trust. Even the people who have the ability to have direct conversations don't know who to trust, because right now everything is heightened. We are watching the same psyops being played out in different genres, but for the same reason, and it is to create the chaos instead
Chaos
of
theory.
creating the calm.
Chaos theory, create revenue generating units out of all of us. Okay. And that's just what it is. And that's why my project, I came over from the financial side. What I'm building out is I'm writing an entire industry report as a spoof. Okay. I'm pretending that the family court is an actual industry, a for-profit industry. And I'm analyzing every single piece of it as if it was an industry report that we would put out on Wall Street, and referring to all the elements of how the revenue generating units generate units, right? That all the different pieces of each and every decision along the tree that makes them, okay, that generates each and every revenue unit coming in, okay? And I'm just trying to do different shit to throw shit at the wall and see what works.
You can't do it the same way. And this is where a lot of people, what I'm watching is a resurgence of the hamster wheel. We have a new group of people doing the same shit, and it's not going to work. So what happens is people like you come along who can actually speak with knowledge of finances, speak with knowledge of metadata. Now, metadata, when I hear that term, I think the 1980s. And the 1980s were all about selling, right? And that's how all the social media started. And even though we didn't have computers then, it was starting. So what we have is we have business, and we have a society based on money as a generator for everything. The thing that a lot of people don't know, which I believe you do, because we took this to DC with Doge. We're in Doge. I got to tell you, we're in 60 offices now. We've not been told no once on our bill, but they're sending people in to attempt to water it down. And I think Darren knows me enough and Tiffany know me enough now that you don't fuck with me. I'm done. I am dying on the sword. This is, I am a
Billy, let us know how the Warriors can support you. And
that's literally how you support, is just telling your people to call their, to get on our Facebook page, tollandroll.com, not Facebook page, website. Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm just not thinking right.
I know what you feel like.
I would really like to do like a call, just you and I.
You guys are gonna definitely do
We can do that. And you know what? I told everybody, I had a girl yesterday, and it was so sad because I had sent her a message and she totally misunderstood, because I am a mom. I am a grandma. I am a child. I came from childhood trauma. So I get all this. Hey, Henry Benry. And what I can tell you is she took it wrong when I made a comment to her. She's going to DC shortly. She's got children, and she was trying to raise money. And I mean, honey, I've lived a life. I worked 3 jobs raising kids as a single mom, you know, going through the courts, fighting to have my kids, you know, doing the shared custody. I get all of it. But what I know is these courts are so broken. And what I was attempting to say was, honey, if you don't have the money, let someone carry the load. You don't have to physically do it. Well, I didn't know all the particulars. So she got mad at me. And I thought, oh God, here we go again. Not my intention. You know, this is the problem with this community. Mind you,
I will not get mad at you, because constructive criticism will only make me a better mother.
What you're bringing up, Billy, deserves a highlight. Okay, let's look at facts here. Okay, Million Man March. Okay, Black Lives Matter. All right, the gay community. Name your movement. All right, they have much less vigor and gusto and passion they have come together and gotten so much further than we have. Okay. And why is that? All right. My theory is this Gestapo tactic of the mental derangement that is caused from removing a human being from their children. All right. Remove that signals distress in the brain in a certain way that they've become able to control us. They controlled me for 12 years. All right. As I went fired attorney after attorney. Okay. And just kept talking like everybody else and just alienating myself because every single person I talked to was a trauma dump of my entire case everywhere. And only when I was lucky enough to start this thing and have the ability to speak to so many people, and so many people don't have that opportunity, is to speak to so many people. And what I can tell you is people underestimate so much how homogenous this is, right?
Yeah.
And if we could just get over the bullshit. All right, listen, there's some trash in the community we got to take out. All right.
You
We,
know, and that-
and
let
it's
me-
very easy now. It's very easy
Yeah.
now. Just block and delete. Block and delete.
Yeah, let me say something though. I'm hearing you, and again, I got a few years on you, and what I'm hearing is such good determination and intent. But the problem we have is those in the community that don't know how to be part of teams. This is why we're doing so well in DC, because we have a team, and it's you, it's Darren, it's Tiffany, it's all of us, it's Henry, because we truly have the bill for all the groups. And this is why it's so important to realize this isn't a group doing everything. This is a group bringing everything. It's decades of work. This isn't people who just popped into the scene in the last 2 years. I'm
Yes.
18 years, Rod's 40 years. We've got no one on our team has less than tenure. So when we come forward, it's not that we're trying to say we know everything, because the only reason we're working is because we all know we don't know everything.
No, but experience matters, Billy.
Experience matters.
matters. It
It
matters
does.
here.
And so does finding the calm, because God lives in the
And
calm.
open talking like we're doing now teaches us all, because you can't remember everything. You can only just continuously learn every day. First, I want to say I'm real sorry for what's going on with you, but your kids are everything, just like my autistic son is everything. You really need to jump on the ADA. Everything I put there, yes, Tiffany can send you or include me in the email, and I'll just start firebombing you. But
Who's got a copy of
tonight,
all of it?
just Google my name. You will see the complaint. We're already dealing with Kentucky. I already know Kentucky sends you to go to the designated responsible employee in the HR department. That is Title 1. That's called EEOC. You are Title 2, Title 3. So when you go see your psychologist, write down and ask for their affirmative non-discriminatory policies and procedures found in Title 3 of the ADA, found because they're a subcontractor of the court, found in the court's obligations under Title 2.
Thank you, sir. That's great. That is great
You're going to
advice.
start questioning them every which way you can on the ADA. It's another due process that you can get at them. But you guys got to understand, the ADA is argued as a simple language. You cannot get a complex language. It is intended for simple use, simple theories. Everything I just sent you right there, I have no problems in resending. But again, a lot of the information you can get is out of the legal webinars over at the ADA training centers. And I know you can't come up to speed, but you could just take mine as, again, the learning lesson of 18 years of me, state of Connecticut, which again, Dave, and we're in the same state, same neck of the woods, the whole 9 yards. So
Yeah. When are we getting together for lunch, bro?
hey, I'm up in, when you go into the Capitol, I'm in South Windsor, so I'm not far.
I drive, my man. Although I have to put on permanent public record quickly. Okay, right now, my ex was just subject to a CPS investigation. Okay, against me. If you watch the Family Court Fraud Warrior Project page, okay, we came public with an unfortunate situation with my daughter, my 17-year-old daughter, her best friend decided to come out as gay, and his parents couldn't handle it. And his father is a psychopath who held a gun to his head. The child went to school. 30 of their best friends found out about it. They went into the school. The school was very inappropriate, called the father first to come to the school, called CPS, called the police. To this date, I'm putting on permanent public record right here. There's not been an investigation into the illegal
This was in Connecticut.
weapon.
This was
In New
Connecticut.
Canaan, in New Canaan,
Oh,
Connecticut.
no, Caden. Oh, that's just a beautiful
Carlos-
town. Yeah, we know
Carlos-
all about them.
Alvarez,
Yeah.
Carlos
Yeah.
Alvarez, who has
Yeah.
a son. I'm not going to name his name because he's a minor. His
What's
minor
that
son
big goofy?
is a beautiful human being. And I'm telling you what my CPS investigation is about, because I text this man and I was abusing him and saying, now go look in the mirror. All right. And say to yourself, I have a gay son and it's okay. And it's okay. Your son is a beautiful human being. Get the fuck over it. What are you, from 18 fucking 12? Right.
Right.
And I was, they have put in a CPS investigation against me because I was supportive of his son coming out and being who he is as a human being. That my CPS investigation that they have taken on now is that I am cultivating my children to be gay or something. And I had an inappropriate, that I was invited to their home and swam in their pool, okay, when I was invited to their home, with the kids. And that's what you do in a pool, is you swim in there. The CPS investigation, okay, that I just found out about tonight against me, is that I had an inappropriate swimming in a pool with children. What the fuck is that?
You know what?
What
Let
the
me
fuck?
tell you something.
Can someone
me tell you
fucking tell me
something.
what the fuck that
Don't
is?
worry, we got that case already beat.
No, let
So
me tell you something.
selfishly-
You guys aren't looking at the bigger picture. There's a lot going on in this country right now. And what you described, if you watch the podcasters, Candace Owens just came out and accused Dave, oh gosh, what's his name? Dave, the other podcaster, of inappropriate grooming of a boy. This is actually a topic that just started getting big within the last month. What you just described to me is perfect step in for what they're attempting to bring in now. For some reason, this is just how my mind works. So I'm sorry, because I see this pattern across the country. The pattern right now is starting to come out to find people they can accuse of grooming. And that's Rubin, Dave Rubin. Google it. Candace Owen, Dave Rubin. It's a big psyop. It's another big psyop. This is
What's
how
the way
this
it works
is.
in the class of people?
I'm
They're going to move
supposed
up
to
the
respond.
class.
I'm
They're going to
supposed to
move up the class. They're
respond.
done with the poor people. Now they've got to get to middle
guys.
class America. Middle class,
That's
poor America
what
is a
I do.
gay problem. This is a
So,
this is
yeah,
a middle
okay,
class
so
America.
stop. We know it's a problem. I'm a problem solver. I'm not a problem maker. So what I'm going to tell you, what I'm
Dave
telling you right
Rubin
now,
and Candace
and
who?
Candace Owens,
Candace
just
Owens.
Google Dave Rubin and Candace Owens, and you'll hear this. But what I'm going to tell you is, you don't go at this as what is wrong with it. What would solve it? Why is it there? It's
Well,
there
what-
because, again, it's a moneymaker. It's another way, because people have figured out how to stop the other things. Now, people like Tiffany are going to have to sit down and go, okay, how the hell do I work around this now? There's a solution. And this is what we are about. And this is what I'm just going to finish with this for you on the toll and roll. People need solutions. They don't need more problems, because everything we're talking about is a pattern. What we have brought is the bill to stop all of this. And it ties into the software systems. It shuts the back
Billy,
doors.
I'm gonna interrupt you for a second. Okay. All right. I've been hearing people talk about bills, okay, for a long, long time. All right. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm on your side. I'm behind your back. Okay. But you need my project to work before your project works, okay? Because there's no words that are going to require
I'm
the
going to get off of
FBI
here if
to
you're not going to answer my question.
get out of their office, okay,
Dave,
and
did
go
you?
and enforce this,
Darren, I'm not going to sit here and do this.
right?
David,
Billy,
can I finish
would
what I was
really
saying first?
Go
What
ahead,
I'm
Jess.
going to say is, Dave, this is the problem I have right now with a lot of people. They interrupt and they haven't read the fucking bill, but they're telling me what is better. What I'm telling you is, I know
talking
what you do.
conceptually. I'm
The-
talking
Let
conceptually,
me
Billy.
finish. You're interrupting again. Please let me just get 2 words in and I'm done. I don't
Billy,
need to
don't
talk.
say that. You've been talking the whole time. Go ahead.
Tell you what, nope, I don't do this and I don't communicate this way. What I'm saying
Billy,
is,
I'm saying speak, Billy.
Billy, I would really like one-on-one time with you. Just me and you.
Okay, Billy,
I think you can
there's
help
no
me.
malintent here.
You
There's no
seem
malintent.
to understand what's going on. And I think you can help me. And I want one-on-one time, just you
Okay,
and me.
you said that already, girl.
and you know what? She can
Please.
fucking say it again. You know what, Dave? Let her talk. Let
Thank
me.
you. Thank
Can
you.
I finish?
Thank
I
you,
like
Billy.
you, Dave. I like you, Dave. But you're like sitting across from Tanawa. You guys don't quit
I
talking.
like him too, but this is about me
Yes,
and my
and this is
case.
what I'm trying to
And
say.
No,
I want
no,
your
no, no,
help.
no. I'm sorry. It is about hundreds of thousands of people's cases. Okay,
Well,
that's what you need to understand. It's about
Just
hundreds of thousands of people. Your case we are using, okay,
well, I
to
also
highlight
think it's about my case.
18,000, 20,000, 22,000, 25,000 people's cases. There's a bunch of people out there that don't have the benefit of me coming to their home, okay?
Dave,
And
have
we're
you
not going
ever
to forget
heard
about
of
that.
Jonah Reef? Do you know who Jonah Reef is?
I do
Dave?
not.
Does
No.
Dave? I'm asking him. Okay. So what I'm going to say to you right now is I appreciate you. I appreciate your passion. Toll Enroll, guys, go to tollenroll.com. All I can tell you is I don't deal with these kind of conversations. They're too chaos, and you can't get things done in chaos and interruption. I am more than happy to speak with you privately. This is more than about one case. We don't help with individual cases, but I see your dear face right there, and I want to help you, dear girl. So
Billy,
even if it's
Billy,
just a
please,
conversation,
please just leave this conversation understanding my sincere
please.
intent. Would you please let me finish? Okay. All right. You're getting some sort of a negative vibe from me. That's not there. That's not
no,
there.
you don't know even. I'm an old lady, honey. I am not
that's
getting a negative vibe. I
I'm
just
just
know where you're coming from.
I'm
Can you
just saying,
stop talking?
okay, I may
Can
be
you
annoying with
stop
my gym
talking?
teacher voice. Okay. I
Can
don't
you
mean it.
stop talking? Okay, Darren, I'm going to tell you what. Dave, I love you. You're doing a great job. We're all about coming together. Everything you're doing, I've been following. I love it. I
Okay.
think you're wonderful.
Okay.
You
Okay.
just don't know how to shut up. So you guys
Okay.
have a great night. I'm shutting up.
Billy,
Okay.
please,
Thanks, Billy.
let's connect.
All right.
Okay.
Wow.
I
I came on for the kids. I came on for the ADA and the kids. Can I spit it out?
I would just like to sit there and say,
Please.
well,
He wants to say
can
something.
I fucking have a sentence?
No, I'm going to say something. Darren, we need to end the show. I got to put Cairo to bed, and I'm jumping
Okay.
off here.
All right.
All right.
I would just like to say the reality of the situation right there was I was having a conversation with Billy. Unfortunately, when you have people that are religious about their way to get this done, and this is an important conversation, all right? The mere idea that there is another solution that's complementary. I said we needed to do our work together. Okay. What I meant to say was, we need to break the system of why there is no regulation, not why there's no bills. We watch them break 500 fucking laws a day. We don't need 2 more. Okay. Oh my God. Wait a second. There's 500 laws they broke today. Oh, wait. 502 is going to be difficult tomorrow. You're fucking wrong. Okay. You need to deal with the lack of regulation. That is the center of this. I'm right. And that is why our movement is succeeding. Okay. And if you can't handle it because you've been in it a long time and haven't had success, go fuck yourself. Because if you really cared about the kids, that's all you would care about is the kids. And it's about success and it's about the kids, and that's it. So get your fucking ego out of it.
To the gentleman in the right corner, I would really like to connect with you as well. I heard you on the podcast when I wasn't available, and you really have some knowledge that I would like to have myself.
Cindy, just stay on because they're all going to talk to you after the show, but I got to put the baby to bed, okay?
All right.
Well, I wish your baby feels better soon.
No, thank you. And you got my email, and if you want to get in touch with Billy, go to tollenroll.com.
You got it. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Here we go, Dave.
Bye, Tiff.
I'm going to end it with this one for you, buddy. This is my new one for Dave right here.
Okay, Darren, play it.
Here we go.
Let's go.
There we go, Dave. This is your new tune, buddy.
He's in the other room. Let's let him stay there for a minute.
I'm coming back. Just getting more coffee.
All right, and then we'll all meet up. After this tune plays out. All right.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone that's listening, man. Thank you guys always.
Good night, guys.
Stay tuned.
Thank you all for your time and supporting my
Thank
kids.
you
Hey,
guys for listening.
There are no words to express my gratitude.
Parents ripped apart, kids caught in the trap system.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
To the haters trashing the warrior project, family core fraud, we detected, dissected. You sling your mud, think you're slick in the game, but with the crew exposing the shame. Parents ripped apart, kids caught in the trap, systems corrupt, and we're mapping the map. Your weak shots bounce off like rubber on steel. We laugh in your face, make you feel the real. Keep coming at us, think we'll fall. Now we're loaded, ready to explode. You hit us once, we come back tenfold. Tenfold the heat, tenfold the ball. Haters of the project, you're out of control. Family core warriors taking your soul. Rolling deep, we break the mold. Tenfold backlash, watch it unfold. Keyboard clowns hiding behind your screens, doubting the fight, tearing at the seams. We document the lies, the fraud in the files. While you smile fake, attacking denial piles. Children stolen, families in the dirt. We rise up swinging, make it hurt. Your attacks pathetic like a swing and a miss. We count it 10 times, seal it with a diss. Push us harder, watch the fire ignite. We're the storm coming through the night. You hit us once, we come back tenfold. Tenfold the heat, tenfold the ball. Haters of the project, you're out of control. Family core warriors taking your soul. Rolling deep, we break the mold. Tenfold backlash.